been a while since I've made an academic, or rather, I think this video falls under the academic part because mostly, anyways, you'll see what is coming.
Yeah, they pull up clean. I like dress up real neat. Put 2 racks on my feet. Stuff fronts in my big piece. She got my eye, she was very special. I just told her I like what I see. Tryna get her out these jeans. It's a big phone car, beep beep. I got them racks, you forget about it. By the ass on my neck, just forget about it. And I know how to scam cause I've been around it. And I know you remember cause you always found it. I am with scammers and trappers inside, yeah, you can't come around this. I think I'm paranoid, who's at the door?
Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy CM, and this is CM Reinvented. Yeah, so this video is about things you shouldn't do and that you should know before you go or you move to a Muslim country like Morocco or Algeria. So basically this is more relatable with people who are in Algeria and Morocco, or even Tunisia, I think, but whatever, as they're all Muslims. So yeah, so first thing, we'll get into what you shouldn't do when you are in Morocco. Things you shouldn't do in Morocco. So thing number 1 is don't play loud music during the call for prayer. So Muslims pray 5 times a day. So there's usually specific times of the day when there will be a call for prayers at the mosque. And there's a lot of mosques, trust me. So during that time when the call for prayers are started and you hear that they've started, you turn down your volume if you are playing loud music, because I think it's offending to them. I don't know why, but yeah. I was once on a cab and I was asked to turn down the music when I was playing. My boys and I were playing music on the cab, and we were asked to turn down the music when the call for prayers started. And that was not the only time. The other time was when I was in a barber shop and we were playing Yo Map songs and we were asked to turn down the music. The people who were asking, when the people asked to turn down the music, they were not harsh. They kindly asked us to turn it down. So please just turn down the music. You don't know whom might get offended and how they might react to you playing that loud music when the call for prayers is on. So yeah, don't play loud music during the call for prayers. Thing number 2, don't kiss in public. Yeah, don't kiss in public. Moroccan people are very conservative people. It's unlike the way it is normal for us, for example, in Zambia, where you could see people. Of course, there's some conservative people, but it's not like it's a crime, they would arrest you, or maybe people would get you or grab you. But yeah, in Morocco you don't kiss in public because I don't really have to give reason. I don't really know the reason, but you should know that sexual relationships are illegal and prohibited by law in Morocco. So that kissing in public, of course, if you're foreigners and you kiss somebody, you kiss in public, it might not be a big deal, but yeah, just don't kiss in public. You're not allowed to kiss in public. And of course, you can have your girlfriend and you could hold hands, but for our friends, even sex before marriage is a punishable crime by law. So you also need to tone down on your sexual relationships and know how you come out with them in public and whatnot. So in short, you just have to be kind of discreet about it. Yeah. Thing number 3, move with cash, hard cash. So I know we are in an era where people are using MasterCards, Visa cards and whatnot. So you need to know that Morocco is also developing to reach that stage, because it's also in Africa. You're still in Africa basically. So each time you go shopping, you need to know that you might not be able to swipe. So with your credit card, with your MasterCard or your Visa card, you also need to have hard cash, because you just don't know when you might need to pay for something and they do not have and you're not able to swipe, you are supposed to pay in hard cash, so you need to do that. Most of the local stores don't have the swiping machine where you do your contactless card thing and you pay for your services or the product that you want. So always move with hard cash. And thing number 4, you need to make sure that terms and conditions are properly understood before you enter into any transactions or deals with local people. For example, when you want a service or something, I'll give an example of a time when I was looking for an apartment. I found this guy online who said there's an apartment available, and he gave me this line to call. And when I reached out to that guy, he told me to go and meet him. So after I met that guy, we went to the house where he said the apartment that I wanted. So after we went there, there was another man that came, and he said he was the landlord. So in short, that guy was sort of like a middleman or something. But in the beginning of the entire thing, that guy did not say he was an agent and that I would need to pay him for connecting me to that landlord and for getting that apartment. So in the end, there was all this confusion where I liked the apartment and I had already paid a down payment for it to the landlord, and that guy was saying you cannot go into the house until you pay the agent and whatnot. So I actually lost a part of my money because I did not get the apartment anymore, because the amount he was asking for as an agent fee was too much. So I just had to back down and get a refund, and of course with the refund came an amount, a charge, sort of a penalty for the delay and everything else and whatnot. So please, before you enter into a contract with any local people or for any services and for any services, you basically just need to make sure that all the conditions, the terms and conditions are specified before you actually pay, and answers to all the questions you may have been answered, and then you go into that contract while you understand the terms and conditions. So basically, I just had those 4 tips for you guys. I hope you keep subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications, because I've got more of these kinds of videos coming up, and I assure you don't want to miss. I'll see you all in the next video. Keep it same, reinvented.